Hi, this is Cameron back again to talk about my albums that start with the letter T. This is the second video. Get started with a collection called A Taster, and this includes the French, Cairo, Naffy, 48 Chairs, Captain Swoop and the Fabulous Wonderfuls, Russ McDonald, Time, Tokyo Reds, Modern History. Yeah. This came out in 1981. I believe it's UK. So it's mostly, just looking at my notes, mostly new wave and punk and indie. Okay, jazz artist. Buddy Tate, who meets Dollar Brand. Dollar Brand's from South Africa. This came out in 1977. I do have a couple of Dollar Brand albums. Then some soul from 1970. Howard Tate's Reaction. Some more soul, but this is later. From the 80s, from 87, Tommy Tate, self-titled. Some more of my ethnic music. Havana's Polynesia. Actually, for CDs, I've tried to get a representation of every member of the UN, 193 members. I actually have a CD representing 183 out of the 193. So I had a hard time getting the other 10, most of them from Pacific Ocean albums. So in a future video, I'll show my ethnic music from around the world. Okay, this is a band from Trinidad called Taxi 2 United Tribes. This came out in 1994. I picked it up in a dollar bin. Now, James Taylor, of course, hit it monstrously big, and then it looks like the companies went out and sought out all his siblings. So, first of all, we have Alex Taylor with Friends and Neighbors, and this came out in 1971. Gatefold. And then a second album by Alex Taylor, 1972, called Dinner Time, where he's eating watermelon. Followed that up with a singer-songwriter who wrote Wild Thing. Chip Taylor's Last Chance. This came out in 1973. Then an artist I've seen at our folk festival, played with the Blasters. I think also a later version of Canned Heat. Gene Taylor's solo album, Handmade. This came out 1986. Piano player, obviously, from the cover. Then my only James Taylor album. I've got a few on CD and cassette. And so this one is called Dad Loves His Work. So this is a late album from 1981. James Taylor's sister, Kate Taylor. This came out in 1978. Then from 1979, Kate Taylor, It's In There. Now, a third sibling of James Taylor, we have Livingston Taylor. This originally came out in 1970, self-titled. Then a Canadian pop artist who's best known for Indiana Wants Me. This came out in 1970 as well. Ardeen Taylor, I think, Therefore I Am. Supposedly there's a difference between the Canadian version and the American version. The Canadian version has some police sirens, whereas the American version edited that out. Jazz artists. This came out in 1955 originally. This may be a slightly later reissue. Sam the Man Taylor and his orchestra, Blue Mist. Second Sam the Man Taylor album, Hollywood. I believe this came out in 1960. The third Sam the Man Taylor album, Mist of the Orient. So there's lots of variations on the name Mist, the word Mist. This came out in 1962. And then finally, just quickly, a number of my... Oh, sorry. I have another a garage band album by TC Atlantic, recorded live at the Bell Ray Ballroom. This is a 60s garage band, but it's an early 80s reissue on Eva Records. And they basically do cover tunes. The hits of the day, like Love Light, Baby Please Don't Go, Shake, Smokestack Lightning. Now, as I was going to say, finally, just a whole variety of classical albums by Tchaikovsky, and these I got for the most part from our library at the university where I work, and a few of them I did buy when they were in really good shape. So just really quickly, collection of Eugene Onegin. With Van Cliburn as the pianist. This one I did buy. Van Cliburn is one of the most famous pianists of the second half of the 20th century. Okay, I've got 10 or 11 altogether. So just about done. And then finally, some more Tchaikovsky vocal music. So that's it for my album, my second video of albums that start with the letter T. Stand by for the third video and leave your comments at the bottom. I look forward to responding to them, to your comments, and have a good day.